What up, YouTube? Go farm back for another video on this beautiful day, y'all. And if you haven't been following, I'm growing squash in my greenhouse, and I'm gonna build the first ever greenhouse trellis. You gotta watch it. All right, so these are my squash that I'm growing in the greenhouse. Yes, I've hand pollinated. For whoever asks, I've already hand pollinated. Let me say it one more time. I already hand pollinated. But as you can see, they're starting to get out of control. So I said, Self, let's build the first ever greenhouse trellis. Now I put this one on a little trellis. I didn't like it. I gotta admit, I didn't like it. I didn't think it was spectacular enough. So I went to Tractor Supply, and this is some kind of tomato trellis that folds. Y'all probably see them. Y'all can make it into an A-frame or straight up or whatever you want to do. But I said, well, and by the way, it was only $9. I can mount them up to here and have a long trellis. I like that idea. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pre-bore some holes for screws, and I'm gonna get it hung up. All right, I think that's a 3/16 drill bit. I want to put 4 screws just to make sure that it holds, because these squash get heavy. So nothing fancy, just gonna kind of measure out where I want it. But where the screws fall at ain't that important. All right. All right. So I went with a short, stubby screw. I'm not saying I went with, that's the only screws I had. So hopefully I can get enough bite on it and it hold my panels up. All right, screws in. All right, so I got my screws up. Oh, I don't know why that's under there. Oh, because it's too high. Put it back under there, just security purpose. All right, got everything I got. So now this is my red curry squash. I'm just gonna put it in position to be great. Turn it this way. So this long vine here. And the way it's out there, I can slide the whole 5-gallon bucket right up under it. I say that. All right, so that's in place. Go ahead and wrap around now. And grow to your heart's content. Lord have mercy, that is beautiful. Now as these grow up, I'm gonna put these over there too. Oh, she pretty. Okay. All right, so this was the first version. Just a little bootleg trellis. And just to let you know what I got como squash. Never had it. Got a trellising up. That trellis, didn't like that one. So I put in this one. Ooh. I love it. Got my squash coming up here. Got a little tomato clip. And she just gonna keep running because she happy now. This one, look at the ants on my squash. Get off my squash. Get off. Get off. All right. And this one's just gonna keep going up. All right. So this is the only climbing part of it that I see. The other one, the other limbs or shoots or whatever you want to call them, I ain't trellising yet. When they do, I'll put it up This one is my candy roaster squash. It's going up that way. It's already almost at the top. Then I got the shoot from that side, or the vine from that side, and got it going up. This candy roaster, I've been hand pollinating all of them. So I hope this one all right. I'm doing what I can. And if y'all don't know the original reason I did this, we're trying to avoid the vine borer. If the state you live in has vine borers, then you know the problem we have trying to grow squash. So this is another try, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated on the progress. And y'all cross y'all fingers and pray for me just a little bit. Appreciate y'all. Now, they always say make lemonade out of lemons. Now, if you wonder what this is spearmint that's growing on the inside of my greenhouse. Spearmint. Now, I could complain and be like, oh my God, I got mint in my greenhouse. What will I do? I'm gonna harvest it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna harvest it. Hold on. I'm gonna need some seals. Of course, I ain't got no seals outside. What do you think? I'm an animal? They on the inside. That's too far to walk. So I'm gonna use these snips. Ooh, that mint. All right, y'all ain't gotta watch it all, but I'm gonna get a bunch of this mint. And I know a lot of people make mint tea and stuff like that. My favorite thing to do with this mint, get some sugar water and put this mint in here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, put in some liquor. Whatever you into. All right, got the mint harvested. I'm gonna pull all these leaves off. I'm gonna dehydrate some I'm gonna eat fresh. And some stuff I'm gonna try with it. What I wanna try with it, I wanna try mint leaf in my beer. I wonder what Corona and mint tastes like. I'm gonna let you know. All right, that's the mint in now. I shook it up. Let's taste it. Spectacular. All right, I'm gonna start off with a little. No, I'm not gonna stab nobody. No, I just got my hor in my hand. That's all. I just got my hor in my hand. I ain't gonna stab nobody. But I'm mad at myself because I bought seed sweet potatoes. Usually I hold enough back, and then in the springtime I get my slips from potatoes from the previous year. Some of those potatoes went bad. I went to Kroger, shots out to Kroger, you suck, and got some potatoes and tried to start slips. It went horribly. So I bought these 2 seed potatoes from Lowe's for $6. That's my fault. I'm out here wasting money like I'm a goddamn tycoon. So usually I start these on the inside in some water. I don't want no more plants on the inside. I'm planting out. So put it in, don't cover it all the way up. Leave the top exposed and wait on the slip. Wait on the slip. All you gotta do. And no, you won't get potatoes from this. I'm trying to get the slip from here. That's it. But I had to bring y'all along for that rant because I can't believe I screwed up like that. I got $6 invested in these 2 potatoes, y'all. If this don't work, y'all gonna have to cash out me. I'm just putting that out there. I'm gonna need a cash out. Maybe. All right, now this ain't got nothing to do with nothing about this video. These are my pineapple guava flowers though. This is the most it's flowered, and I've got 1 guava off it. But as you can see, I think I'm gonna beat my record this year. Yeah. So you said, bro, that's good for 1 tree, bro. That's real nice for 1 tree. But hell, I got 2 trees. And I got guavas everywhere. Guavas. Gonna be a good year for guavas, y'all. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a cold winter. I don't know what it was. But I'm glad to have them. Oh, I'm sorry. I left you out right there. Bam. All right, this is my garlic patch. And I harvested some yesterday to see what size they are. I'm okay with this size garlic. I know they say wait for it, the neck to break, and I ain't waiting for all that. Shut up. Shut up. I ain't waiting for none of that. I'm finna start pulling the garlic because it's good size. And I want to use this bed for something else. So they ain't gonna be big. Don't start that mess. Bro, you could have let them stay down there for another month and shut up. God damn. I'm okay with this garlic, bro. I've got garlic planted everywhere in my garden. And I'm probably gonna end up with a couple hundred bulbs this year. So we ain't got a garlic factory over here. We are not gonna eat all this garlic. Just like every year, I'm gonna have enough garlic once I dry it to plant more garlic. Now the way I do it, I don't know how you do it. Once I pull this garlic, I don't knock the dirt off it. I put it in the shed and let it cure up and dry up. Then I cut it off by here so it won't go bad fast. And then I start chopping it up, freezing it, using it fresh, and I'm gonna dehydrate some, probably. But garlic powder, they almost giving it away at the grocery store. It's not like I'm saving that much money by making garlic powder. You can get garlic powder for $2. And a thing of garlic powder probably lasts us a year or two. So that's not the reason I'm growing garlic. I'd rather eat it fresh or the other way I just said it. But we're not eating garlic like that. These small cloves, they going in the house too. We got some good sized ones, we got some small ones. That's a good sized garlic. That's what garlic mostly look like. Unless you let it keep going, and it will keep growing. But I want this space. So I'm taking the garlic like it is, and it's going in the house. I'll show you what I got when I get back. I don't want nobody in the comments telling me about pulling this garlic. All right, this is all the garlic I got out of that bed. It's a lot of garlic. I don't care what y'all say, I'm happy with that garlic, man. Y'all keep them negative and rude comments to yourself. This is my yard. I'm gonna garden my way. All right, y'all keep watching. All right, so I pulled the garlic so I can have this trellis space. I wasn't growing nothing on the trellis right there, but I'm gonna remedy that right now. All right. Of course you can't see. There you go. Sugar Kiss Cantaloupe. Now my wife got one of these from Kroger, and she said, "Hey, Mr. Broke Farmer, Mr. Grow Everything, find these seeds and grow them." So I called my hookup in Zimbabwe, and I got these sent over. So I've never trellised cantaloupe before, but I'm trying to trellis a lot of stuff I've never trellised before. So we're gonna put that on this side of the trellis, and on this side, gonna be baked alpha cucumber. Got a real nice taste to them. So let's get that going. If I got bare soil, I'm gonna put something in it. And somebody gonna say something about this straw mixed in. Bro, you gotta get the straw out because it's gonna throw out the pH balance of the. Shut up. God darn. Look, like I said before you start yapping. Sugar Kiss. Now, I haven't grown these at all before, so I'm gonna plant them kind of heavy. I got a few peas back there. So I'm gonna hit 2 seeds probably every 6 inches. Now I can't go because I gotta put bait alpha over there. So I'm gonna plant them real close. How about that? How about every 3 inches? Put them in, first knuckle deep, pat them down. I don't want them that deep. All right, so we got those in. Now let's get the bait alpha cucumbers in over here. Some little garlic, don't worry about that, I got that. Don't worry about that little garlic. So we're gonna get these in. All right, right there. 2 seeds every 3 inches. Yeah, I'm planting them super close. That ain't 3 inches. Don't look. That ain't 3 inches. That ain't 3 inches. But I'm gonna plant it right in here with this straw. All right, we got that in now. Now what I want to do in the middle, I want to put some Pippin's Golden Honey. Now I don't think I've ever direct sowed pepper seeds outside. I usually start them on the inside, but it's a new day. All right, that's all these seeds. I think that's a few there. I'm just gonna put them down the middle, baby, and cross my finger. Little trench down the middle. Spread them out. I probably should have put 2. Probably go back and double up if I got enough seeds. How about that? I'm not even gonna cover. I'm just gonna drizzle soil across the top of them. Smaller the seed, the less depth you have to plant them at. And just pat them in. Now across the front. Now the whole thing I'm trying to do is tall plants in the back, middle side plants in the middle, and to the edge of my beds, things that don't get that tall. So spicy globe basil. And I'm just gonna spread that right in the middle. Right in the front. Right in the front. And I'm just gonna broadcast them. Also, these I'm not gonna cover up. I'm just gonna put some soil over the top of them. Soil or straw, whatever, fall in my hand. And I'm gonna pat it down. Soil already wet. It's been raining for 2 days. No need to do anything else. You got any comments that disagree with that? Keep it to yourself. Now, I think I showed you everything in this video. New project, harvest, planning. If you ain't gonna hit the hype button, you ain't never gonna hit the hype button. Hit the hype button, man. I want these videos to get out to the world because I want people to see it's all kind of ways to garden. My crazy garden is just another way to garden. There's nothing wrong with how you gardening unless you ain't growing food. If you ain't getting a harvest, you're doing it wrong. Besides that, as long as you harvest, you're doing it right. Don't listen to me, your auntie, your uncle, your greedy grandma. Garden your way as long as you getting your food. That's the only reason we do this, to get some food. So if you get some food, just tell everybody in the comments, shut up.